attacking Train. And hey, Danielle. And she had Billy Doro, which Tara claims is, you know, her abuser. But she had Billy Doro in Alive. Does anybody remember that? It's okay, Lollipop. I'm sure people are reporting. Just make sure y'all are tapping. Hey, Christina. Yes, no, yes. Hey, love. Yes, I'm sure I am lagging. Y'all, please tap on the screen. Please, please, please. I usually am not a big stickler about this, but I really ain't trying to change accounts a million times tonight. Thank you, Debbie. Hey, Heather. Thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate you. Well, it most definitely happened. RT contacted, no, I just started, Angie. RT contacted what Tara claims as an abuser, her abuser, and RT had him on the live and was asking him questions and, you know, different things of that nature. And if I remember correctly, Tara did prove that she had a video of, you know, some abuse. She did. I haven't really looked too much into, you know, to that situation. I really don't care. The point that I am trying to make is it was, oh, thank you, Allison, for the dancing flower. She did, Marie. She had a video. I just remember my lips are matching up or they are not. I just remember her making a really big deal about it. They're not. Well, we're just gonna have to work with it. I'm sorry. Y'all know that they're gonna report me. And I am sorry. I am not resetting. I am not. If it goes down, then we'll have to wait till 4:38 and I'll go on my main account. We just go wing it for a little bit. Here, I'll try a swipe out. Sometimes that helps. Hold on. How we doing? Maybe that helped. What do we think? Is it better? Okay. I see you guys tapping. Thank you guys so much. So as I was saying, you know, Tara made such a huge deal about RT contacting her, you know, her abuser, blah, blah, blah. So yesterday, I went live and, you know, I had some questions because I found some stuff on Tara that I didn't know, and as her best friend, I was kind of confused and, you know, what have you. So I asked some questions. You know, it seems like she's been married quite a few times. And because I did that, you know, I guess it's okay for her to reach out to my abuser. So we're gonna talk a little bit about it. I did see some screenshots that I believe that she posted where she is talking to my kid's father's new girlfriend. That is absolutely disgusting. I have to say that is absolutely disgusting. Within these screenshots of them talking, Miss Christina, baby, you are a liar. A liar. So we're going to talk about it. So this here is my baby daddy's new girlfriend. They are not married. Same as Tara, they are not married. That man will never get married. He doesn't believe in marriage. So this is my kid's father's girlfriend. And she's saying here, I don't know what it is she's saying she doesn't know anything about, and saying that we haven't spoke a word to her in 5 years. Baby, you can't do math. because it's been a lot more than 5 years. And I don't mind telling the story of what it was. At one point, Joey and I lived in a trailer. We helped my mother get into the same trailer park that we were living in. The trailer park, I'm not letting anybody in the box right now. Who is it? I'm gonna sit this one out, and I'm gonna do it on my own. I'm sorry.
What's wrong?
People keep. I had a request for like a battle, so I turned it off. So we bought a trailer in a trailer park in the community. The people that owned trailers, they had some very run-down trailers. And my husband helped my mother and my ex's mother get into one of these trailers. They made deals with them. The deals was if they did the work on the trailer to make the trailer livable, they could have lifetime rights. Basically, that they could live there as long as they choose.
With only lot rent.
With only lot rent. They didn't pay anything for the trailer. They just had to pay the lot rent. My ex's mother lived in the trailer beside us. At that point in time, Joey and I were trying really hard with my kid's father. He had just gotten out of jail. I won't say prison. I feel like he did enough time for prison, but I don't think he ever went to prison. I think it was just jail. Joey helped him with a job. We helped them get the trailer together to where it could be lived in. And he was seeing the kids quite regularly. He had just started dating the girl that he is with. He had just started dating her. And I keep feeling like I'm gonna forget shit.
What are you trying to, like, what? Like stuff that happened or what?
Well, a whole bunch of stuff, yeah. So one day I'm at
dating my brother. That passed away.
That is what started it.
Yep.
So my ex's mother, hey baby, started dating my husband's brother, whom is a whole lot younger than she was. I don't remember the exact age difference.
He was in his 20s and she was 50s.
He was in his 20s and she was in her 50s. So needless to say, my ex didn't like that too much.
Tore up her house.
So one day, I guess they got into an argument and he was tearing up her house. He lived there. Again, it was her house. So he started tearing shit up, threatening her, blah, blah, blah. She came to my house. And I was like, you can just hang out here. It's fine, whatever. She was like, can you please go get my purse for me? I think it was her purse and something else. She didn't want him to get a hold of it or whatever. So I go over there and, I knock on the door and I ask for whatever it was that she asked for. And he proceeds to argue with me. And at that time, he had a warrant. And I most definitely threatened to call the police on him and whatever. And he said, his exact words were, call him. I don't give a fuck. Why don't you call your husband and tell him to come get him some? I said, matter of motherfucking fact, I will. He been wanting to. So I called Joey. Long story short, they got into a fight. And that was it. I want to say that was right about the time, or not too long after, where he disappeared. He literally lived. After
he threw his son across the room.
You're right. right. See, some of this stuff, I got a horrible memory. You're right.
They got a trailer over. Him and Christina got a trailer.
Oh, hold on. Well, we can get into why they got into a trailer. So they were living next door to me. His girlfriend ended up moving in, and he was abusing her. And as the woman that got abused, I wished someone had called him for me. So I called the police when he was over there fucking hooping and hollering and doing his bullshit. I called the police on him and he got arrested. And I said, I hope you don't think that you are going to live next door to me and beat on fucking anybody. Because I'll call him every damn time. You'll go to jail every goddamn time. So naturally, it wasn't long after that him and her got their own place. And at that point, he was seeing the kids. And one day, the kids were over there, and his girlfriend called me. And she asked permission to whoop my child. And I was like, absolutely not. And I'm on the way. I'll be there in a few, and I'll pick him up. So I went and picked him up, and they came home, and basically what had happened is Joseph and Mackenzie got into a fight. I don't remember what the fight was about, but they were arguing about something. Somewhere along the lines, my ex threw my son across the room. I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. I can only go on what was said.
Joseph never wanted to go back.
Joseph told us that his dad threw him across the room. That is the last time that Joseph has seen his dad, aside from the graduation, where they just fucking showed up.
And if he's ever been at Pam's.
Uninvited.
And that's when we found out.
So when Joseph didn't want to go over there, I think that Mackenzie went over there like one or two more times after that situation. And
Come home and told us that he offered her weed.
well, he had already started to, it was like 2 months went by and we hadn't heard from him, nothing. He wasn't doing what he was supposed to. And then she started telling things about what went on in his household while they were there. Basically saying that, you know, he was accusing the girlfriend of sleeping with all these people, that, you know, name calling, the same types of things that he did to me. I slept with everybody. I couldn't work because I was sleeping with people at work. It was the same types of things. She also told me that he offered her to hit the bowl at 11 years old. So when she started telling me these stories, he wasn't around anyway, so I didn't have much to worry about. I don't remember exactly how long went by, but at some point, you know, he tried to want to see the kids. And I said, I have no problem with you seeing the kids, but from after the things that I've learned...
You could probably go back and get those messages and read them verbatim if you need to.
I probably could. You will have to come see them at my house. I will not allow you to pick them up and take them to your house. I do not want them around you beating on your old lady. I do not want you offering my kids drugs at 11 years old. And he disappeared. Mackenzie was 11. Okay? Mackenzie did not see her father again, to my knowledge, until her graduation. So she was 17, almost 18. So the 5-year thing is bullshit.
But what about before she graduated, how she was pissed off at him and really upset because she had messaged him for Father's Day and he never fucking responded to her?
I mean, there's so much. honestly, when it comes to that. But what I am floored at is the fact, number one, the man is not credible. Look his record up. Look his record up. People always want to talk about my husband or his record. Whew. Look his record up. Joseph Allen McDaniel in Virginia. Most of it is in Hanover County. Some of it is in Pulaski. He's got about 10 violation of probations. The most recent one, I believe, was in 21. I didn't go through and read them all, but something's telling me that he was acquitted of the one in 21. I'm not 100% sure. He is an awful, awful person. I mean, so I took a picture earlier just because I always talk about it. You can see the evil in this man's face. Like he just looks evil. Maybe it's just me because I know he's evil.
I mean, you gotta be evil to sit at the hot ass beach with a black ass shirt on.
He probably got tennis shoes and socks on because he don't fuck with no beach. He does have an evil face. I know it's not just me. The time that I called the police on when he was fighting with his girlfriend, and they arrested him, and they of course had a 72-hour, whatever. I had a long talk with his girlfriend. It's probably because they're sitting there talking about me, and that motherfucker don't want to talk about me. I promise you that. That motherfucker bitter as fuck. Let me show you why I'm bitter. Bitter as fuck. So I was with him for how long? How long did I say? I want to say I was with him for like 9 years. I put up with his shit for 9 years. No, that is not me. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, no ham. And I remember when he got with this girl, and he showed me a picture of her. And he was like, just like I like them. Fat and insecure. That's exactly what he said about this girl. And it is, because usually women that are like that will allow somebody to beat on them. Usually works that way. You know what I mean? When they're insecure, they put up with a bunch of bullshit. Anyway, I didn't have any problems with this girl until today. Until today. I pitied her. I feel sorry for her. I've never had any problems with her until today. Until today. When you are insecure, you will allow anything. That is facts. Facts. Okay, so this man has 2 assault charges on me, and that's just the 2 times that I called. He has 1 on her, and I called. I called for her. And again, I tried to have a long conversation with her. I sat there and I told her every single thing that they fight about, the things that he says, what he does. Like, girl, this is what you're going to have to look forward to for the rest of your life if this is the life that you choose. If this is the life that you choose, then girl, that's on you. But you can't say I didn't fucking warn you. She has been conversating with Train Lily. That is what she is doing. I do not believe for 1 second this motherfucker is talking to anybody. He don't even talk to people he like. This man ain't saying nothing because he knows, he knows if I want to get in it with, and I'm going to, we gonna talk about him anyway. Because Christina, you should have kept your fat ass mouth shut. Because we gonna talk about this man. I promise you, he ain't saying nothing. It's this bitter bitch. promised. So, I'll put the screenshot back up of what she's saying. Let me find it. Where'd it go? Okay. This is my ex's girlfriend speaking to Tara. I don't know what they said. I don't care what they said, to be honest with you.
I mean, maybe we should go talk to Christina's baby daddy that's got her son that refuses to live with Joey.
I'll work with that motherfucker. So
maybe you should do that.
Hold on. That's a whole nother story too, because when I called the police on Joey that one time when he was arguing and doing all that bullshit that one time, her little boy, how old was Jordan at that time? 7?
No, he was like 3.
No, it wasn't that young.
Yes, he was.
I don't think he was that young.
I promise he was.
No, I feel like he was like at least 5. At least 5.
I think he was like 3 or 4. I really do.
Anyway, he was young. This kid was young. And when they was fighting, I was woman enough to go over there and get her children. She has 3. I went and got her children and I brought them into my home because no child should have to witness and put up with that bullshit. Her little boy looked at me, and now I'm going to sit here and try to remember verbatim what he said.
When I grow up, I'm going to kill him.
He said, when I grow, that is what he said, when I grow up, I'm going to unalive that man, or Joey, or whatever he called him. Kid, he was young. I mean, just a baby. Needless to say, that little boy does not live with her. He lives with his dad, whom I work with. I just realized that not too long ago. I kept seeing this guy at work, and I'm like, God, this motherfucker looks familiar, but I couldn't figure it out. And then one day, boom, it dawned on me. I was like, hey, is your name Billy? Sure enough, it was. We had a long conversation, about their situation. He's not allowed to be around his kids. Could anybody take a wild guess why? Anybody. Because my baby daddy is jealous and thinks that people want to sleep with that girl. Baby, I promise you, you're the only one that's wanting to hit that. I promise you. I promise you. I even showed a good picture. But it baffles me. I'm going to get into that, Amber. I'm going to get into that. It baffles me that that's what we're doing. Right?
How about this man taking every vehicle his mama has and running it into the ground instead of working to buy his own? How about that?
I mean, we could say so many things. So many things. The man, making you fornicate or you're going to get your ass beat. Or just beating your ass, because it's goddamn Tuesday. He wasn't just like abusive as in like he beat you up. He is the father of my kids. He is, Lily. He is. He would tear houses up. I remember this man turning over refrigerators, Christmas trees, entertainment centers. We could not have anything. His mother had so much debt because she would rent homes and he would tear them up, fuck the walls up, holes, break doors. Like, he is a awful human being. Awful. And I could probably go on and on and on when it comes to him. I got with him when I was 18. He was with me. He was. We were addicts together. It doesn't trigger me. It doesn't. It to me, it shows what type of person she is. Number one, have you looked at his record?
Any of y'all remember when I said there's a reason why Melissa's loud and outspoken now?
Because I can be.
Because she ain't gotta be scared no more. I done put that bitch motherfucker on the ground once and I'll do it again.
And I got full intentions. If them motherfuckers won't at the beach, y'all, we was driving to their house today because I'm about over this motherfucking shit. I don't know, Lily. I ain't seen the motherfucker, and aside from Mackenzie's graduation and what, 9 years, 8 years, 9 years, something of that.
11 to 18, so.
And only one time at 18.
Yep.
Apparently it was on a live last night. Tara did. This is Tara talking to my kid's father's girlfriend. Thank you, Amanda. I didn't speak to anyone. I happened to find divorce papers that I didn't really understand. You know, I really didn't realize that Train was such a chore and was sleeping with best friends and marrying best friends and having kids with best friends. I didn't realize all that.
You know what you don't see on any one of their records though? Domestic assault on her. Like she tells everybody.
But I happened to screenshot some of his.
It's all drugs. The last two. The first one is hugely successful.
This is who we taking word from, and we ain't even done yet, baby. He damn near got a whole page to himself in one county. This one's got the majority of them, though. Dina, we about to get into that.
Yeah, what?
Mackenzie.
Oh. Look, I'm not trying to embarrass my daughter.
I will.
But she
It is my daughter. I'm so goddamn disappointed in her. Everybody, I talked about it. I said I was going through something personal. I've been talking about it. That's why I won't on the motherfucking app. I was going through something. My daughter has a fucking problem. And you over here, Train, bringing my daughter into something. She's an adult now, right? And I guess you can bring her into it. Although she didn't get into it, but I guess you can. But she has a problem, and you should just fucking leave her alone.
Is she over there? The only reason why she's over there where she's at is because they enable that fucking problem. They enable that problem.
So, when my daughter lived with me, everybody's heard me talk about it. She was a straight A student. Full ride to go to Radford College. Basically, they was paying her ass to go. They did pay her to go. They wrote her a check to go. She fucked it up.
As soon as she started going and hang around his ass.
So, like I said, straight A student, full ride to college. She's had a job since she was 16 years old. Her own car. And we helped her get a place. She didn't want to live in a dorm. And because we lived close to where the college is, they were cool. They were cool with her having her own place.
She could be a commuter.
So we helped her get a place. Set it all up. did everything that we could do. And I want y'all to look, okay? We've had Mackenzie. I've showed the pictures. I don't remember exactly how old she was. I want to say about 5. But it's been me and Joey her entire life. Her entire life. And in my opinion, we did very well. I mean, she was going to be able to go to college. She did go. She just fucked it up. Her father came back into her life. Her high school graduation. So, June of last year? June of last year. So he has been back in her life right at a year now. 1 year. It took me a little bit to get on this live because I was searching for messages that I had found where Mackenzie is talking to her brother about their father getting them mushrooms and Xanax for Christmas.
Getting her.
I'm sorry, her. Yeah, because I don't let Joseph go over there. Getting her mushrooms and Xanax for Christmas. So the house that we helped her get is somebody that we know. When was it that she defaulted?
May.
So back in May, she stopped paying her rent, wasn't paying her bills, and she came to me and Joey, and we bailed her out.
That was in March. That was in March. You're talking about the complete default was May.
The complete default, yes.
Now, mind you, after not speaking to us.
So she hadn't, so basically, it's almost like she moved out and just stopped.
While she was going in school. No, she talked to us all the way up until October. When she quit school, she stopped calling. And stopped responding. And again,
we have messages where we absolutely were reaching out to her.
Until I messaged her, the one message that got through to her was, I had her refund check.
Of course, she wanted to come get a refund
unless she came to talk to us. I told her that I knew about school. I wasn't mad. That it's up to her what she does with her life. But she's got to do something with her life. And the fact was, we had made an agreement that while she was in school, I would take care of her car situation.
Her car insurance, her phone bill. We would help her with her bills as long as she was in school.
But if she's not in school, there's absolutely no reason for me to help her with her bills. She came to the house, I gave her her car title, signed it over to her, gave her a check, which was $2,000 by the way, and told her that if she wanted the cell phone, since it's on her plan, if she would pay for it, pay the last $100 that was owed on it out of that check, that I would have it unlocked and give it to her. She did not do that. She got the check and didn't respond until March, when she needed money because she blew everything on some boy.
And we have messages to prove that too.
Absolutely.
So basically, she got her school check, bought some little boy a car, and blew her money.
Never
partied clearly.
Her car, drove around in her car illegally. To this day,
she's still driving around on her car illegally.
Still with the tags that were in my name. The only thing she did was title it. She never registered it and never put her own insurance on it.
So then in March, she ain't paid none of her bills, or light bill, or water bill, or fucking rent. She ain't paid nothing. So she came to us. And we bailed her out. Spent about $1,000 getting her caught back up on her bills. That is the last time that we have heard from her. The last time. We helped her, and that was all she wanted.
And then when she decided that she was just going to move in with her dad instead of paying rent and sleep on their couch in their trailer, we still helped her because we went and cleaned her fucking house out that she destroyed.
So yeah, even with not talking to her, we were still helping her. So this house that she was living in, she completely destroyed it. Completely.
And I won't say her alone, her and her friend.
No, she had a bunch of people living up in the house. So, like, I've literally got pictures after pictures of my 18, now 19, she just had a birthday, 19-year-old daughter. And I literally feel like she lived in that house for a year and partied. That's what I feel like. So, you goddamn right I ain't spoke to her. Nope. If she decides that she wants help, I'll be here. I'll be here. But as someone who was an addict, I will not enable. I will not. She is 19. She just turned 19 a few days ago. So, some of it is absolutely true. Absolutely. I haven't spoke to my daughter. I think it's extremely disgusting that the man ain't even been in her life for a year, and you took a straight A college going working student responsible to what you have sleeping on your couch, sir.
Asking her 16-year-old brother for money.
So like I said, whatever, that I was going through something personal. I was, and I am. I have in messages of my daughter saying that she has a drinking problem. She's managed to ruin all of her friendships, aside from the kid that she bought a car and all that. She continues to come to my house in the middle of the night.
Trying to get her son out.
Trying to smoke with my son in the middle of the night. And of course I blame her some. But I 10,000% blame her father. 10,000%. I mean, we're speaking about a man that has got a girlfriend. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including my daughter, 6 children living in a 2-bedroom trailer. But because he is okay with her drinking, smoking, doing shrooms or benzos or whatever, that's where she wants to be. Naturally. So?
The only reason why she said she didn't want to live here is I said, you're not 21, you're not going to be smoking weed in my house.
Oh yeah, when she decided to move out, that was the reason.
There will be rules. You're not going to come in 2 o'clock in the morning. You're not going to be out partying. This isn't an apartment.
I mean, I understand that she is technically an adult. I understand that. I do. But there's so much to me that is absolutely disgusting about this. And I can show the messages of us trying to reach out to her. I don't know what she's telling, her dad or the girlfriend. I have no clue.
But she's a very, very good manipulator. She
get it from her daddy. So, I am completely floored at all of this. Completely floored. I didn't say anything about fucking Tara's ratchet ass motherfucking daughter yesterday, but bitch, I will today. I didn't say a goddamn thing. I spoke about her kid's father. Spoke about. Not to, about.
That's alright. Two can play that.
But like Joey just said, 2 can play the game, and I guarantee you, bitch, I'm playing chess while you playing checkers. So hopefully, old fat, ugly, bitter bitch over here that couldn't hold a candle to this continues talking to Tara, because I'm going to embarrass the fuck out of all of y'all. All of you. And I goddamn bet every goddamn dollar I got in my bank account, this motherfucker ain't going to say nothing. Nothing. I can't remember, did I take a screenshot?
What?
I didn't. Of all his assault charges. Family assault. I want to talk about that too. I was talking about that earlier. I think it's hilarious that, my husband's on this registry, whatever. But you got men like this out here that beat women for fun. But you can't even find his charges, really, because they're in JDR court. JDR court is closed. Can't get that. I would much rather somebody tell me about this than my husband. We'll be on my main account here in just a minute. It's about the third flag we got, and I don't give a fuck. This is my kid's father and his fat ass girlfriend. She does, Jillian. She does.
You know what? I'm about tired of people saying that people keep, kids away from people.
He's awful.
We have a court system. Show me where you filed a motherfucking thing when it comes to your kids.
He ain't never filed nothing. No. Oh, they wanted to talk about child support. Hold on, wait a minute.
You're 86.
Pause for the cause. Baby, pause for the cause.